Now it's time for the Fromark Talks 100 subscribers / 100th upload special. Here is your host, Fromark.
Yeah, it's time to celebrate. Let's roll that confetti. Yeah, there it is. Alright, that's enough of it. Greetings, folks. Fromark here once again with the Fromark Talk Show once again. And I feel like I'm properly dressed for the occasion, as it actually took me an hour to relearn how to tie a tie just so I could do this. But I wanted to be dressed for the occasion, as this is my 100th YouTube video. This will also count as the 100 subscriber special, as I recently hit 100 subscribers, and this will be upload number 100. Although, folks, there were many more videos that are long lost to the sands of time and internet history, and I honestly wish I could get all those old videos back that have been long deleted, but you're not missing much, folks. A lot of cringy stuff from the Bagelman 83223 days, which I wanted to go into a little bit because that's humble beginnings for this channel. I started this channel back in 2012, over a decade ago, as Bagelman 83223 as a side channel, really, because I had another channel, Bagel 84568, which was my very first YouTube channel, but that one's long gone as well. Okay, so my YouTube career pretty much started out over there. And what I used to do was I used to make like slideshow.wmv type of crap, and most of it was just compilations of pictures of NASCAR stuff, and a lot of copyrighted music that would usually get my channel strikes, and there was a lot of Eagles music in those, so it makes sense. For some reason the Eagles hate YouTube. But yeah, back in those days I was pretty much just starting out on the internet. I mean, I'd been on the internet for a few years at that point, but my family didn't get their first, laptop with home internet until 2011. So it was right around late 2011 when I started making YouTube videos with nothing but Windows Movie Maker and Microsoft Paint. Anybody remember Movie Maker? Because that shit was horrible. That stuff was horrendous to work with. It was really slow, it crashed all the time. Half the videos I would try to upload wouldn't upload to YouTube because apparently the file size was too big. Still use Adobe Premiere. Hell, there's probably still people that use Movie Maker. I'm not really sure. I thought about re-downloading Movie Maker just for nostalgic purposes. I noticed that computers past Windows 8, I think it was, don't have Movie Maker installed anymore as a default, but you can still download it and experience that mess for yourself. Starting a second YouTube channel really was just to get away from all those copyright strikes and start with a clean slate. I could have one channel where I did one thing and one channel where I did another. Plus, back in those days, I didn't really know what spam mail was, and when I started getting that in my first email box for the first time, I started freaking out because I was like, what the hell's all this crap? So I made quickly to start another email account and started another YouTube channel. I wish I still had all the old stuff from back in the Bagelman era, because there was, not all of it was cringe, but there were some good ideas there. I wasn't a skilled musician at the time, so I tried to do a lot of a cappella covers that aren't on the channel anymore. One of them was the theme song to 2.5 Men. One of them was, Werewolves of London, which is still one of my favorite songs. And there were a couple others, but there were some good ideas. The first iteration of Fromark Talks I wish I still had those videos too, because I did like 8 or 9 episodes of that. Which the first one, the serial episode, I still kept that one up on the channel, but the others are long gone. And of course, like I said before, music was kind of a big thing on the early days of the channel, and it's something that I've continued to pursue the more skills I've gotten as a musician. And I hope the Electric Moses EP was to some of y'all's liking, as it's up on the channel for y'all to check out free of charge. Although you can purchase it on my Bandcamp link if you really want to. I am currently trying to piece together some new music. I don't really have anything at the moment, but I'm trying to put little pieces and parts together here and there when I've got time and energy and motivation. Most of the motivation is kind of wrapped up in just continuing to work on this channel and continuing to put out the content that I currently put out over here. I'm hoping to keep a steady stream of it flowing through the remainder of the year and into 2023. Right now, as of recording this, I've got a total of 7 videos I've been editing and putting together, and it's been kind of a mess because I've been syncing. I had to record the audio and the videos separately, and then I had to sync those up, and then I had to make it all one big video, and then I had to split it back up into 7 separate videos, and it's just a freaking mess. But it will be done, and you will see those results if you tune into the Fromark Play Show. I actually wanted to get into recording video games on the channel years ago, and I attempted to with a couple of emulators and stuff, but I just didn't have the software to do it back then. 2013 and 2012, that was a totally different era, and I was so limited to what I was able to do at the time. But since then, I've gotten my own laptops and my own software and spent my own money and invested a lot into this channel. You'd be surprised. I started this channel over a decade ago, and I still remember that very first video that I uploaded to it. I was gonna do like a Jackass style show where I did stupid stunts and ended up getting myself hurt for laughs and likes and all that, but I only ever did one episode, and the original concept was a series called Out of Stupidity, and that first video was just me jumping over a car and failing miserably. And it was recorded with a crappy laptop webcam in 2012, so you can only imagine the blurriness. And I mean, look at the video quality for Fromark Talks #1. All my early Fromark Talks episodes were like that, and a lot of early stuff I did, pictures and video, were like that because webcams just weren't meant for HD back then, I guess. So a couple of years ago, I got back into making YouTube videos over here, and I rebranded the channel as Fromark. I started making YouTube poops for the first time because that was something I wanted to do for years, but I never had access to Sony Vegas at the time, which was like the professional movie video editor software that people use for that sort of thing. So once I finally got my hands on it, it pretty much blew the floodgates open for me to not only do that, which I only made like 2 of those kind of videos, but also to be able to produce all the content that I have over here. It's made it a lot easier compared to the days of Windows Movie Maker, that's for damn sure. I will say that going forward from here, though, that I have big plans to keep things going on over here on the channel. I'm planning on doing some more Fromark Talks episodes, hopefully a little bit more consistently than what I do them at the moment. Of course, I still got the whole Fromark Plays show going on where I'm playing video games on a weekly basis. One of these days I would like to up it to twice a week, but for now I think once a week is fair. Plus, I can't record and create stuff at such a bulk pace by myself at the moment to be able to crank content out twice a week like that. Maybe someday. But yeah, to all 100 plus subscribers I've amassed over the years, I want to thank you all for subscribing and tuning in after all these years. I don't know how many of the channels or accounts or people that subscribed in the Bagel Man era are even still active with those accounts, so those are probably just dead placeholder subscribers, but I'm okay with that because the numbers don't lie, do they? From the bottom of my heart, though, folks, I want to thank y'all for tuning in this far. And I gotta say, it's been a wild ride this far on the Fromark channel, and here's to another decade, here's to another 100 subscribers, another 100 videos, and I hope you'll all stay safe and tune in to whatever I do next. This is Fromark of Fromark Industries, signing off.